Hey crew, just want to talk you through today a really simple way that you can set up breakout rooms. So some of the tips I'm using you could use with the document here that I'm in, this table discussion template, and there's a link to that right in the resource as well. But here's what we're thinking for this. The simple thing that you can do is think about creating some breakout rooms for your kiddos ahead of time. So for me, I'm doing this in a table. You could do this in a document that you want. You could do this in an email. But some of the tips I think will help you make this come to life. So in my document here, I've got a space you can see in this document where I want kids as they enter the room to type their name into one of these different rows. But if I want breakout rooms, I'm going to go ahead and insert a column here to my left. And I'm going to show you how easily we can set this up with lots of different breakouts for a variety of different students. So for me, I'm going to do 10 students per breakout room. So in my table here, I'm just going to merge these cells. And when you create a breakout room ahead of time, the easiest life hack for this is you're simply going to type g.co/meet/ and then whatever you want your breakout room called. So for me, I'm just going to write the word little for my last name and leave that because I'm about to copy and paste this into a bunch of different cells. So you can see, merge this. So students joining that section will have their own breakout room. And I'm just going to paste this in. And then the main thing that I need to do is I'm going to make this little 3, little 2, and little 1. Whoops, if I could type. And from here, we turn that into a link. Oops. I'm going to turn this into a link for kids so that it's just going to automatically drop them in. Do the same for this one. And the same for this one. So now I've got 3 breakout room links created for different groups of students here. You guys could do as many of these as you would want. If you needed to put a theme to this, I could type a theme or something along the lines of that, or maybe an interest, a group of student interest or topic in my setup as well. All very simple. But once we've done this, we can also add some different prompts or thinkings to this tabled document discussion. So something that will keep their conversation flowing. So conversation starter 1. In this, I might ask something about my content that's really appealing, or something that's easily debated, or something where kids need to exchange ideas. But I could fill this out. From here, when we're in the meeting, this document I'm going to share to kids, and I'm going to make it so that anyone can edit this. And when I share this now with my students, so using this little link here where anyone at Mason Schools can edit, they're going to be able to type their thinking out as they have it. And you can also indicate on this that this person, whoever the first person at the top of each row would be, could become a facilitator for that student breakout group. Now for the life hacks. So you're going to see I have an extension installed right here. It's called the Mute Tab extension. Okay, Mute Tab extension. What this is going to let me do as a teacher is I'm going to quickly be able to jump into all 3 of these meetings. So you can see I've got 3 meeting rooms here, little 1, little 2, and little 3, that are available to my kids. And I can join all of these. So I'll join that one. I'll join that one. And I'll join this one. Now, the biggest complaint that I have heard from individuals is, yeah, Dan, that's great. I would love to be able to have lots of breakout groups, but it's super annoying for me to be hearing, or for my kids to be hearing me try to talk to another group. So the first thing you're going to do, you'll see that I already did. I muted myself in each of these meetings, right? So all 3 of these. So as my kids are talking, having their conversations, doing whatever collaborative experience we've set up, I am able to kind of follow along in this doc and decide, haven't really seen much from group 2. I'm going to jump into my group 2 meeting real quick. Now, there's going to be kids talking, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I can hear meeting 1, meeting 2, and meeting 3. This is where that extension I was talking about really comes in handy. So if I'm wanting to work with group 2, I just need to make sure that I'm on this tab here, and I click the mute tab extension. And you can see this tab is muted. The little M pops up right there. This second spot, if I want to mute group 1, muted. Okay, so right now, the only thing I'm hearing is this group 2 conversation as I'm in here. Hey, how are you guys doing? Are you doing okay? I noticed you didn't have a lot written on the doc. Is there anything I can help you with? Boom. Kids get back on track. I can mute. I can jump in. Before leaving this meeting, I just hit my little mute tab extension. I see the little M pop up here in the corner. I jump into my next one. I unmute. I can listen in if I want. If I don't need to say anything, whatever. This gives you flexibility to hop from group to group and easily see what's going on in those different discussions visibly on your sheet as well. The other thing that you can add to this, you can add a link to your full group meeting and a time to get back. So let's join back up at whatever time, right? So let's just say 9 o'clock a.m. And then I can put my link to full group meeting. And then again, super easy for me to just generate a link. So g.co/meet/little, apply. And here's our full group meeting. So when I want all 30 people to come back, they can do that. So this just one of many strategies that you could employ to really get a group conversation going that requires participation from all people. One thing we hear from our kiddos from time to time is that it's not always super comfortable to just be talking in a Google meeting. Maybe you'd rather write your ideas out instead. Well, this gives you the best of both worlds. You can have your main conversation themes or challenge topics up at the top. Kids can work through them. They can write their ideas. The facilitator could ask different people in each breakout group to kind of share their thinking for that time. Just an easy way to get things going and actually have some social construction and collaboration taking place, even in a remote type experience. Hope this is helpful. Feel free to reach out to your learning experience designers if we can be of any assistance. Thank you.